Ada, you've got me on my knees. Ada, I'm begging, darling, please. Ada. Welcome everybody to an exciting episode of Savage Cash. Here with me, Suppoman, your superhero of cryptocurrency. In today's episode, I am going to bring you highlights from this epic interview with Charles Hoskinson. This interview answers a lot of the key questions the Cardano community have, and also the investor community looking to get into Cardano regarding its future and the ability to make gains, and can this signal the #1 cryptocurrency investment you can make today. So if you are excited to see what we've got coming up in today's episode, make sure that you smash up ye old likes. And if you haven't already, make sure that you do smash that subscribe button, plus the bell to be notified of every new video as it comes out. Today, I have decided to buy a mammoth 140,000 Cardano. It's sitting there in a buy order, waiting for 740 sats to be activated. And then boom, I will add to my already large position in Cardano because I am super excited. Over the course of the night, we have had quite a hair-raising time. The market cap has been under 300 billion. Bitcoin has gone below $9,700, but it has since recovered, and now we are at 305 billion and 10,500 Bitcoin price. The good thing about this is that with the prices going down of Bitcoin yesterday, it actually made the Satoshi prices of altcoins unfavorable. Hence today it's looking much better. But today I want to turn your attention to Cardano because this interview was absolutely epic, and Crypto Crow, what a legend. This was magnificent. Now, let me just let you hear one aspect of this interview.
But what milestones do you think must be met before Cardano can begin truly rivaling and or competing with the likes of Ethereum?
Well, you know, for Ethereum as it is today, Gauguin and Shelley would be more than sufficient. If we ship that, Ethereum would look like a toy. Once we get sidechains in place, there's just nothing compelling about Ethereum. I'd be like, why are you even thinking about it? It's idiotic to deploy on that platform. But we're Ethereum that wants to go Ethereum 2.0. We need Basho for that. So everybody's like, well, how do you compete with Ethereum? It's like, that's a done deal. We know how to do that. We know how to outcompete everybody who's in the market. But that's not the bar. That's a pretty low bar. That's like saying you're the tallest midget. I want to play basketball.
These are incredibly bold fighting words from Charles Hoskinson. And what I'm going to be doing, as well as bringing you the key highlights, is I am going to be showing you what you can see on the current testnet website, and I'm going to show you what you could potentially earn in staking with Cardano. As with every video, this is not financial advice at all. First things first, that quote, Ethereum will look like a toy, idiotic to even use that system. Now, the reason why this is so bold is because Ethereum is the #2 cryptocurrency. It is the #1 smart contracts platform. It is, although not the most utilized blockchain, it's certainly the original. It's certainly the most adopted, has the most developers, has the most dApps overall. In fact, a lot of the cryptocurrency dApps that you have invested in are Ethereum dApps ERC20 tokens. So for Charles Hoskinson to say essentially that the smart contract platform, the dApp platform, all of these cryptocurrencies have essentially created businesses on is a toy is so super bold. It makes me incredibly bullish that somebody of his intellect actually can make a statement that bold. Because he's a genuine guy. He's not Justin Sun. He doesn't make claims he can't back up. The Shelley mainnet will be released in 2019. There have been rumours that it may come out in early 2020. It was supposed to be launched earlier this year or around about this time. It hasn't yet worked out. They have done the main nub of work on Shelley. All that's left now is really the semantics, the small parts, but it's pretty much ready to go and will be launched this year. However, the percentage of what you can earn staking it has not yet been set. It is likely to be set around about the time it gets launched. Gugum. Now this is the update that brings smart contracts to Cardano. This is where you are going to start seeing dApps being created, platforms being created on Cardano. It's the next stage of the development plan. This is also meant to be coming out this year. This will allow Cardano to outcompete EOS and Ethereum, and I'm going to tell you why in the next couple of points. They are planning on a hot dApp launch. They're not just looking to do what Ethereum did, which is essentially get as many developers as possible, developing as many dApps as possible, bring everything to the ecosystem. Similarly, if you look at Tron and EOS, they're essentially bringing out casino dApps, betting dApps, all of the stuff that we wouldn't use, well, I certainly wouldn't use. None of these things are like Steam or BitTube, things that I would actually use on a day-to-day basis to get rewards. So ADA are working on a hot dApp launch. They have been working in hackathon events with their in-house extremely talented and clever developers and partnerships with various businesses. Charles Hoskinson has essentially been traveling around the globe, meeting businesses, going to undeveloped countries, going to developer talent, looking to bring that talent onto the Cardano ecosystem and really launch a hot toolkit of dApps that you can instantly go into, enjoy using. Now, they are building an ecosystem, essentially like an icon ecosystem, where you have a singular identity, an identity that can be used to access various services around the ecosystem. Now, they are going for global and local coverage. They are going for an approach that ensures mass adoption, but really to make it super simple. You're part of the ecosystem, you've got a single identity on the ecosystem, and you can use all of the various dApps and payment services on that ecosystem. Charles' strategy for user adoption is a bottom-up approach, essentially building the hierarchy so that it makes it very easy for people to just come in and use the dApps very simply, use simple dApps that are both global and local, and also from underdeveloped countries that have a pool of talent, that have a pool of unbanked people, people that don't have access to financial services, people that are either far away or don't have the prerequisites to open a bank account. This is what Charles Hoskinson is hoping to create with the Cardano ecosystem, making it open but focused. So Ethereum was probably a little bit too open, too many dApps, almost a bit of everything, and therefore not focused, and therefore people not being able to find the things that are relevant and the things that mean something to them. This is why I like this approach. This approach seems like it's a very clever approach and likely to bring user adoption. It's all good having the dApps, but you need the users, you need the transactions. One of the hardest questions that were posed to Charles Hoskinson is what happens 2020 onwards when Voltaire comes out, which is essentially the governance model that enables Cardano to be a decentralized ecosystem, one that is run by the community. So is it going to be decentralized? Is Charles and his team going to leave? His bunch of very clever, egg-headed people, are they all going to leave? Well, this is the great thing about decentralization, is that it's going to be down to the community. Do they still want Charles and the team around? And it will be put to them to actually vote to keep them on board, to maybe do some more developments, improvement plans, and increase Cardano being better. Or is Cardano, having gone through all the stages of the roadmap, in a position to be able to be run by its community? I like this because they are looking to be true to the nature of cryptocurrency, the nature of the freedoms that cryptocurrency offers versus the fiat, the current system, essentially, the matrix system. So he's staying very true to that. He is not letting the success go to his head. He's not, I'm a god, I am the god of cryptocurrency. No, he's going to come in, build, and essentially leave when the time is right. So it's staying decentralized, and I love that because a lot of the blockchain projects are not decentralized, and there doesn't seem to be any plans to be. Compliance. This is what a lot of the work is surrounding with Cardano. It's got a long roadmap. People are saying, oh, Tron did it overnight. EOS has come overnight, and they've got lots of users, transactions, dApps. But Charles is all about compliance, essentially creating a decentralized system that works within the structure, within legislation that is accepted by government, and people are safe to transact, people are safe to stake. Essentially, it's a model that is fully compliant, and this is what a lot of his work has been geared towards. There was a question posed to him about Coinbase. When will people be able to buy ADA with fiat money? just like they are able to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and now EOS. He could not divulge. He's under NDA. You could speculate. You could say it's going to come in time, but there was no information given. This was not answered. Now, a lot of people are asking in the chat, what is Charles doing partnering with Polymath? What is that whole thing about? Are they going to be offering STOs? Now, what Charles said is the reason why he has been working as an advisor with Polymath is so he can understand the compliance aspect in cryptocurrency. Because there appears to be two sides. They will comply with anything. They will just say, yes, sir, more please, sir. And then you've got the other side, which is like Monero, which are the privacy coins, where they are essentially saying F the system. They want to be right in the middle. They want to ensure privacy like Monero, private transactions for the people, but at the same time being compliant. And this is a lot to do with regulations, G20, the FATF regulations. When you're making a cryptocurrency transaction, he's looking to bring compliance and privacy to the people. Hence why his work with Polymath, hence why his work with compliance. He also said no token burn will occur. Now, once upon a time, I did hear a rumour. I thought that rumour was true. It obviously wasn't. But all of the Cardano that is available to be burnt is already owned. The only way they can burn them is buying them back and then burning them. But that would then take away money, which they are using for research, money for building the dApp ecosystem, and the use case is high and demand is high. Cardano is really consistently within the top 12. As far as Charles Hoskinson was concerned, token burns are just essentially FOMO tactics from cryptocurrencies that are trying to get people, into a cryptocurrency, make them excited that money's going to appreciate. He was very, very clear. It's not about making money. It's about building a great technology ecosystem. And it certainly has the use case for the tokens that over time, the token value can easily appreciate. And then the last thing that he said was that Libra will not be a threat, okay, to infrastructures. Libra is more going to be a threat to stablecoins because stablecoins is that bridge between the fiat world and the cryptocurrency world. It gives people that easy to understand type of currency where it doesn't really fluctuate in value, but it is a digital cash that is all transacted via a blockchain. Now, there was a whole heap more spoken about in this video, and I really would encourage you to have a look at it. Shelley and Guggen are essentially going to enable competition with Ethereum. And then we've got Basho. That is going to be the scaling. So where Ethereum are looking to be, so they are going to increase the scalability of the network. Well, Basho is going to just outperform Ethereum straight away is what Charles Hoskinson is saying. And then eventually with Voltaire, you are going to have a completely decentralized ecosystem where Charles Hoskinson really is not the figurehead anymore. So just in a year and a half, we have got the potential to see a skyrocketing in the price, to see a skyrocketing in token demand. This is why I am putting this high buy order into Cardano. I hope it hits literally in the last 24 hours. The lowest price has been 734 sats, so it could hit, but I do want to really increase my position, and especially when you look at the potential staking rewards. But let's just give a few examples. So 20,000 Cardano staked on the platform would give you, by the end of the year that you start staking, 703 ADA. We look at, let's say, something like 200,000. Then you would be earning 7,000 ADA a year staking it. And of course, over time, this just increases your position, which, given the price of Cardano at that particular time, will probably be a lot of money. Think about it like Dash masternodes. At the beginning, Dash was worth, what, a few dollars? And buying a masternode was very, very cheap, probably about $2,000. But over time, as the token demand increased, the rewards then therefore increased. The blockchain transactions go to the masternode holders, and as such, they get a huge slice of the transaction rewards, and they make money. So this is showing you the exact same figure. Getting in early, you could be doing that. Now, this is not accurate. It could be more, it could be less. Okay, if we just have a look, go back to 2019, it is showing essentially 3.5%. Could be as high as 5%, we don't yet know. I would also encourage you to look at the testnet site, looking at the different functionality of the Cardano platform. It's a really good idea for you to just have an understanding, technically, on a very basic scale, what they are doing. So anyway, long story short, I'm looking to increase my position in Cardano. This could be the best cryptocurrency investment I make today for the future of my portfolio. And considering that Bitcoin is hovering around about the 10,500 zone, if that should spike, leaving altcoins static or going a little bit lower, then that buy order may hit, could be the perfect timing. So, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some exceptional information. Smash the like if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time, peeps. It is lights out, all out.